Hello Leo and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for February 2023 and I've got this little guide that's come up for you and it's quite literally like the King of Wands energy. It's like this guide is just straight up and feeling quite confident, optimistic, but also this sense of, okay, now it's time for action. Now it's time to kind of get down to business, getting serious perhaps, but still in a way that it's, connected to something that you're really passionate about or someone you're really passionate about, connecting to your passions. So it's kind of like, it was this divine masculine energy of sitting down for a meeting with me and going, right, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing now? But feeling very much in control. So, we are moving from Aquarius, your opposite sign, into the sign of Pisces in February. And we do have a beautiful full moon in Leo in your sign on the 6th. So just before I was starting this, the guide's like, we don't have time for this. We need to keep moving. And I'm like, yeah, but I wanted to pull a card for the Leo full moon. It's like, how often? He's like, looking at his clock going, come on, let's get going. So it's a sense of really like forward movement, wanting to start something, wanting to get going with something, getting really excited, which feels really exciting. And look at the message. We've got golden egg coming through for the full moon energy. So as you know, full moons are very much around culmination, but this is saying that something is beautiful. There is birthing here with the golden egg. A golden opportunity may arise around this time. And so it's worth protecting. It really is. It's nestled in. It's all lovely and being protected at this moment in time. But this thing that's about to birth, and what they're showing me is the sun. The rays of the sun shine through Leo. It's the planetary ruler of Leo. So it is this beautiful sense of something wants to shine. There's this authentic thing. This is like a really authentic self energy that wants to birth out of you. So you might be finding that you're kind of wanting to activate or start something, or you're already in the process of this. That is, it's like, this feels true to me. This feels really right for me. So that's why it's kind of just got this energy around it, this guide that's come in. Very charismatic, I would say. Very, very charismatic. Oh, okay. As an overall energy, we've got the Four of Feathers, Sanctuary, Rest, the opposite of that. And the guide quite literally is laughing. It is a masculine guide, laughing his head off at this card at this moment in time. Sanctuary and rest, this is the opposite of what the feeling I'm getting of wanting to move forward and take action. This little bear's asleep, having a beautiful slumber. And it's saying something that is sleeping, aka the golden egg, here nestled in. Both of them are beautifully nestled into this place of rest and peace, sanctuary and rest. And through this, and maybe that you might need to get some good sleep and rest. It can't be all action. There does need to be rest coming in. It may be that you're getting some really interesting, especially around that full moon time, really interesting dream messages. And this is activated. This is connected to this thing that is activating in your life here, the golden egg. So it kind of feels like, it's nestled in. It's feeling safe. It's sleeping at this moment in time, but you're going to start getting the messages around it, which feels really exciting. But on this sort of subconscious or unconscious realm, like through dreams or so this sleep energy, the sanctuary and rest feels really, really important. That just feels like the spirit is really wanting to talk to you through your intuition. So I know, kind of wanting to get your conscious mind out of the way, even parts of our ego out of the way, and like, I've got this message, I want to show you this thing that I really want you to kind of birth. So what's shifting, changing? Sword 10, Uranus, Gemini. Okay, potentially seeing things very differently. This is an ending. The Sword 10, this is an ending, a saying no to something and resting, allowing something to rest or rest in peace, because there's something beautiful here about wanting to come and birth that's been sleeping within. So the great bear within is about to rise up and wake up. And it's kind of interesting because it feels like more of a Taurus energy than a Leo energy. Usually we're talking about the great lion within, but it feels like the bear. And even though bears just feel more like an earth animal to me. So the Taurus energy is also very much connected to money, things on the material realm. material resources. So it's like the beautiful bear wakes up and comes out of its slumber and sees opportunity. So there really is this sense of something big is waking up within you at this moment in time. But it is requiring, with this Uranus energy and the Gemini energy, is seeing things, something that is not right for you anymore, perhaps seeing something from a very different point of view. You're being shown something, and then it's like the communication, again, with the Gemini energy feels like it's all happening subconsciously. But you will get the message to take action when this happens. So yeah, the Uranus energy is very much, it's an Aquarius energy. It's very much around something that's very unique and individual to you, but you might be even thinking about community, this idea of community or a collective energy connected to this in some way, shape or form. So interesting. All things are going to point towards this ending, this no, so that you can create a new beginning. So let's see what else is coming through. So Leo, just wanted to let you know that this is a general reading, and just take what feels like right, and leave the rest. There is an extended reading if it does feel really right. So if you're interested in that, the link for that will be in the description box below, and we'll talk about that right at the very end. And Leo, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I always forget to say it at the start. Leave it to the very end, but it really helps with the growth of the channel. I really appreciate it, and love to read your comments as well. Ooh, the star card. Again, this sense of the star illuminates something in the nighttime. So it's this sense of, yes, there's an unknown, unconscious, dreamlike connecting you to your dreams, quite literally, the star card. Crossed by the Two of Wands, the direction hasn't shown itself yet. So there's a little bit of work going on inside your conscious mind, that you're moving on from things, old ideas, and old limited forms of thinking. Here we have the King of Wands. Okay, I was wondering if he was going to turn up, and he did. Page of Swords. So this is, again, that sense of opening up and getting the message. The message is going to come through. There is a message here that Spirit really wants. The star card wants you to hear it, and it's like your conscious mind is not going to get it here with the Eight of Swords. It's like, it's extraordinary. Ooh, we love it. Six of Wands. This is you. Victory and success. The Leo card. The Four of Pentacles. What are you holding on to for fear of letting go? This King of Wands wants to move forward. The Five of Swords. A little bit of conflict inside your mind. I think it's just all what's going on inside that beautiful mind of yours, Leo. And we have as an outcome the Nine of Wands. So it's going to kind of challenge you. I do think so. But let's see where else. We've got the Queen of Cups. So again, it's like looking after yourself, because there's so much coming in, and they're going to want you to work on that. The World card. So again, the World is about an ending. So completion of cycles and culmination energy, like a full moon energy that comes through. But this is for the whole of February. So I know we're kind of talking a lot about the full moon, but let's look at the star card. So there are cycles definitely ending here with the World, which represents an end of a cycle, and the Sword 10, which is an ending. But the Sword 10 is more of a no, end of a chapter, not doing that anymore, don't believe that anymore. So it feels like something inside your mind is kind of just getting that not happening. And so, being guided by the star, very beautiful energy. This is Aquarius energy. So, you're working with your opposite sign as well, going through Aquarius season. You've got Uranus, the planetary ruler of Aquarius. The star card is the card of Aquarius. And so there's something inside of you that is being awoken, that is connected to this Aquarian energy, which is all about your originality, your uniqueness, potentially even eccentric energy, genius energy, very progressive energy. There's like a new vision for the future that's been asleep, that is opening up your mind to this, what your future could look like. So the star card is very much guiding you. This is wishes coming true. So it's make a wish. And then I kind of feel like for a lot of you, make the wish before you go to bed, before you go to sleep. Kind of put it out there. Ask your guides, make a wish, whatever it is. Put it out into the consciousness, out into the universe, because it's this beautiful golden egg here wanting to come out. Crossed by the Two of Wands, it just quite literally means you haven't started it, or there might be a little bit of hesitation about starting, or the path hasn't shown itself yet. So like I said, it's a bit of a sleeper because you can't see it. Here we can see that this character is blindfolded. So this is all what's going on inside your conscious mind. Your soul and spirit are very much guiding you. So in your conscious mind, we've got the Six of Swords, and this is wanting to move on and detach from drama. It's kind of this sense that you're better off without this entanglement or this toxic energy or some kind of drama that you're wanting to leave behind you, something that potentially you brought into your personal, like it affected you personally, and perhaps it was something external, but you brought it into your personal relationships, and it's like you've been carrying it around in some way, shape, or form. So just say it was an issue at work. This is just an example, like a toxic workplace, for example, and there was all sorts of things going on with everybody. I feel like there's a bit of entanglement, deception, there's all sorts of weird stuff perhaps, but just some kind of drama here. And it's like, I just want to transition, move on from that, put that to rest. And so perhaps it was at your work, but you're still carrying this around. So when you come home, it's still there inside of you. So you're getting very strong messages now that there's something that's taken up, that's kind of been hard to resolve inside your mind, that perhaps was affecting you both mentally and emotionally, that you can move on from here. So the Six of Swords is the card of transitioning, moving on, finding peace. The Star card is the card of peace and healing within it, finding that peace and healing within a situation. So I feel like it's this deeper sense of a very slow moving healing energy that comes in, which is really nice, which is opening you up, which is part of what this sanctuary and rest is. It's sort of like laying something to rest, finding the peace with it, but it's also like something that potentially attached physically, like through the cells of your body. It was like you were carrying around this energy. And so there's a part of that, the rest and getting the good sleep is going to help you release this on a physical level. And again, it's that kind of very Taurian energy of the bear, of feeling it physically on the physical realm. So even within your body, whether this is stress or adrenals or something you've held within a particular organ in your body, it just feels like it's giving you time and space to heal from this. So that actually feels really good with the Six of Swords. And again, that Aquarius energy of, a lot of air, Aquarius being an air sign here, about emotionally detaching from yourself and just from a situation and being able to kind of look at it probably with reflection or with distance as an observer, to be able to kind of move on. So it's interesting, at the base we've got the Eight of Swords, and it may have felt that that energy, that drama, that toxic energy or whatever it was that was in the past that you're now moving on from and transitioning. I just want to say the Six of Swords is the card of moving and the card of traveling. So if that's something you're thinking about doing, that is connected to this sense of being able to move on. But the Eight of Swords is saying that what the root cause of what's happening here is, again, there's something that you haven't been able to see. This is restrictions, feeling quite restricted with some of these ideas or a fixed mindset or limited forms of thinking. So this might have been somebody else's opinion of you, say. And it's like they have an opinion of you. Perhaps it's not but you're capable of, like, the potential here with the golden egg is something other than somebody else's thoughts, somebody's thoughts and thought patterns and the cage that they build for themselves around their mind. So that's somebody else's thoughts. It's not yours. And even if they are your thoughts, it's like you're breaking free of that now. That's what's happening here. So it's very much no more. That thought, that belief does not hold power over me. So this is all being directed by our beautiful creative director here, the King of Wands, who's just sitting back in the past and letting it all happen. So this was the guide that we saw coming in. He's just like, this is a past energy. So it's kind of like, I'm directing my life. I'm making these changes, and I'm seeing that there's things that need to be cleaned up inside my mind, belief systems that I've taken on, negative belief systems from somebody, because there's something here that's birthing that's more authentic to you, that's breaking free of those limitations and those possibilities. And that's what this King of Wands is getting so excited about. It's like, right, okay, we're getting serious about this, which means we don't need this clutter in our mind or these old beliefs or these old thoughts. I don't even need to think about that person or situation anymore. So the King of Wands is just coming in and like taking charge, quite literally. in the recent past. So I feel like this is just an energy, like I feel like this is connected to the guide that came in. The little guide that came in earlier has been with you for a while, Leo, and it's possibly a guide around you, whether it's like a spiritual guide or someone around you, or this is just you bossing up and taking charge. But very much the King of Fire, like I'm going into action, I'm following my passions, I'm allowing myself to be guided, and I don't want to feel constrained or restricted. So with all of this being cleared out of your mind, what does it do? It creates space for this beautiful Page of Swords, which is new messages, new information coming in, curious. What are you learning? New ideas, new solutions are coming to you at this time with the Page of Swords. So this is like have an open and curious mind. And so it feels, like I said, so much going on inside your mind, but this is the new, fresh energy that is getting excited about some new ideas or some new belief systems that are coming in here. So even keep your ear out for news, even with the Page of Swords. So you're presenting as the Six of Wands. So what this process that's happening, or whatever it is that you're doing at this moment in time with this, is successful. This is the card of validation, success. I'm shining, I'm Leo. This is the hero's welcome. This is quite literally the card of Leo. Success and victory. But it's more than that. It's more about seeing the validation, allowing yourself to have your time to shine. And that's a lot of what this is it's a sense of clearing out some old mental clutter that was devaluing you or for whatever reason was blocking you from being or feeling validated in some way, shape or form, so that you're successfully moving through all this stuff that's going on in your mind. So the Six of Wands is like you're heading for success at this moment in time with something, which is great. Energy surrounding you, the Four of Pentacles. This can be, because this feels like a big movement forward, there's a lot moving forward here. You're kind of moving beyond your own expectations, or having to be courageous and get out of like an old belief system, like we said. There could be a little bit of fear around with the Four of Pentacles. Like, what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? I've built something up until this point. It felt good. It felt comfortable. It felt like a good foundation. And now you're saying I need to step out and kind of do something else, and which is a challenge myself to grow here. And it's like, there might be parts of you that are like, I just want to put the brakes on for a little bit with it, but that's okay. There's the Four of Pentacles can also be that the King in the back of King of Wands' mind, it may just be thinking about building some very strong foundations financially, monetary, like it's perhaps, you need to have some savings to fall back on, or you need to have something that feels like, okay, you're building something that's going to grow and feel like it's been built on good foundations. So quite literally, it's the material realm. So the Four of Pentacles is a lot to do with your money, savings, your home space, again, with the sanctuary rest, and can be work and career as well. We do have Eight of Pentacles as an outcome as work. So there's a lot happening here for you, Leo. So it's going to happen on a whole heap of different levels for all of you. As your hopes and fears, we've got the Five of Swords. This is a conflict that I think that this is what you're putting behind you here. With the Six of Swords has been able to move on from that. And that is, this conflict. Not really being on the same page, or just feeling internal conflict about moving forward, perhaps for some of you. But I feel like I just feel like somebody said something or believed something about you, and it's like, you know what? They didn't even know you. It's not true. You don't have to take that on, and you're about to prove that. And the universe is giving you like these messages that you're ready to expand and grow. So we have as an outcome the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So again, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups is very much like you're going to be challenged. There's going to be challenges along the way. And this could be tiring. Again, this is the card of being a little bit soul weary and tired. So that's why the sanctuary and rest might be really important. The Queen of Wands is coming home. The sense of coming back home to yourself, replenishing yourself. After a busy day of being out, having to deal with external energies, it's really going to be important to come back, replenish, look after yourself, nurture yourself, fill your cup. So that's something that's going to be really important. And so then you can go out and do the work that is required for you with the Eight of Eight of Pentacles. And I feel like this is we had kind of at the end of January this sense of getting more serious about something or committing to something. And it feels like it's a continuation of that. I'm putting in the work because I want to. I want to put in the work because it's all being directed by this King of Wands energy, which is an aspect of you that wants to do this. It's the King of Fire, the Leo energy, the Aries energy, initiating, taking action. So, it could quite literally be an Aries in your recent past with the King of Wands that had kind of an effect on you. That could be something that comes through with it. But this is all about managing your energy levels so that you can do the work that's being asked of you and required of you here, because we have this beautiful golden egg wanting to birth, which is lovely. So yes, it's getting down to work quite literally, or whatever it is that you want to work on. It could quite literally be working on your health or working on nurturing yourself and loving yourself. That's something that could come through with this as well. But we have the World card. This is, again, the completion, the ending. Really, really important to end this cycle, the culmination. So around that full moon energy, just be really aware of what it is that within your thoughts or memories or belief systems, whether it's yours or somebody else's, that has been holding you back, and that you're ready to that's culminated, you're ready to let that go, So the World card is completion and celebration of the end of cycles, which is actually really nice. And a sense of you're about to deep dive into something new, into something that is really fulfilling. So that feels really important as well. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Leo. Let's pull an affirmation card. We've got two that slipped out there. Let's see. Okay, this is funny. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Perfect. So that really is the basis of moving forward here, because there's these exciting opportunities with the golden egg, and they're saying just be really aware of what's going on inside your mind. And we have, I release all criticism. Yeah, so this seems important. Like I said, it had this sense of somebody said something. This could be self-critical, all of us can have that. So it says, I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. And there is a lot of sense of bringing the energy back to you, coming back to you, nurturing yourself, feeling more at home with who you are is a really, really important energy. So let's pull a charm for February and see what's coming in. Let's see, a charm for February. We've got two that have come out. We've got the beautiful little angel. Your prayers are being answered. I like that with the star card. Your prayers are being answered. The angels are listening. With the star card, wishes coming true. If you're having any issues, the angels are listening at this moment in time. But we've got the beautiful moth and butterfly. I read this as both next to it. So the moth is traveling up to the light, to the higher vibrations. So you can talk to that. You can get the messages that you're wanting to get through and ask for assistance or help, or ask the angels to help you move through this energy. Ask the angels to help you connect to the golden egg energy. Ask the angels for anything that you need help with at this moment in time, because the butterfly, if I read it as a butterfly, represents transformation, change. And so perhaps you might need a little bit of help from spirit to go through. And again, that's why we've got this beautiful high vibrational healing energy around for you at this moment, Leo, to help you kind of move past those old belief systems. And so that's why they bring me back to the Four of Feathers, sanctuary and rest. That's going to be so important. Just even like on all levels, laying something to rest, getting good sleep, allowing these messages from spirit or the angels to come in and talk to you through your dreams or your, that dream state, and to work with you, heal through that nighttime stage as well. And so this slumber is a really, really important energy for whatever reason, to allow this beautiful golden egg to come out. So we may not necessarily see it emerging in this period of time, but we get a sense of getting the messages around it and putting in some work in order to nurture what this is deep within, so that it's kind of it's getting ready to birth. So I guess, leading into that, that's where we're going to go with the extended reading. So where is the golden egg? When is it going to come out? Or how's it evolving and growing? What could it be around? What sort of energies are happening with it? So we're going to explore that in the extended reading. We're going to look into the future and the future beyond and see where this is going. And pull any clarifiers, anything else that you need to know. Is there any scratch under the surface? Is there any other energies around? As well as just asking the best way to work with and manage the energy. To be honest, you've already been given a lot of, it's like an instruction manual, I guess, like a lot of helpful advice about working with this. And a lot of it is about just working with those your mind, the thoughts, and being willing to release criticism, release negative thoughts, and all of that sort of stuff, and make sure you're getting that good rest. So, but there might be other things that come in the extended reading. So we're going to ask about that and anything else you intuitively need to know. So that's going to be in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over, Leo. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the links to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I really feel like this is a really, really important month. It's like a preparation month, a healing, culmination, and preparation month. So I guess that's a lot happening all in one. But I'm excited about this golden egg. What is this and where is this going? So that's it, Leo. Thanks so much for joining me. Please, I've already just said that. So yeah, take care.